Yep, right over here. Yeah,
What?
Colton.
What?
Yeah. Listen,
Sorry.
turn those off.
Sorry.
Give
Couldn't hear you over my lightsabers.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
What's up?
What the heck are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, what are you
I think
doing?
it's quite obvious what I'm doing.
What? How is that obvious? What?
I'm getting ready for the Star Wars Marathon.
What is Star Wars marathon? What are you talking? No, Colton, turn the lightsaber off. Turn the lightsaber. What? That's ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
You're supposed to be doing the Marvel marathon, not Star Wars.
Marvel?
Yes, Marvel.
What? It's the Star Wars Marathon.
It never was. It never was.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm pretty sure it was not.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. Stop that. No, it. Look, I got some footage here. Look at this footage.
You
Look.
see old footage?
Yes. Look at this old footage.
show
It
me
was
here.
you. You were
What?
doing the
What are you
Marvel
talking
marathon.
about?
Look at this.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Marvel marathon. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you remember because that was you. You were there. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Take the hat off. Oh. Dang, you are balding, bro. Oh. Okay. I like that. That's a better hat.
Marvel Marathon Day 3?
Just sounds good to me.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my.
All right. So up until this point in the marathon, I honestly was doing pretty great. Obviously, a lot of tired, but I was holding up pretty well. However, when it came to day 3 of the marathon, well, I'll just tell you how it started. So I set my alarm at 3:30 in the morning. That's what I was doing with all the days of the marathon because I start the first movie at 4 a.m. So I have a little bit of time to possibly shower and get all ready. So I went to bed on night 2 of the marathon, set my alarm for 3:30 a.m., went to bed. I wake up to no alarm, and I look at my clock, and it is 6 a.m. I had this sick feeling in my stomach because I'd made it a little more than halfway through the marathon, and I thought I was cruising and ready to go, and then I woke up late. And so I rush to get my clothes on, and I rush to my living room where I was watching everything, and I just kind of freaked out. But then I calmed down and I realized what I missed. So I had woken up at 6 a.m. I was scheduled to watch Black Widow at 4 a.m. and the next movie was Black Panther at 6:20, I believe. So I was not out of the woods. All I had missed was Black Widow. And luckily, Black Widow had just come out at the time. I had watched it 2 times already in the week leading up to this marathon. So it was still fresh in my mind. It would have been awesome to watch Black Widow right after Civil War and then right before Black Panther, right where it takes place. I was very interested to see if I'd like it more because that was a film I wasn't super enjoying. And I was curious just to see how I would feel in that part of the puzzle. However, I did sleep in, so I didn't watch it, but it was fine. It ended up good. I was sad. Obviously, I felt I was letting you guys down. But that did happen, full disclosure. But anyways, honestly, this entire day was kind of a rough one. It started off rough and it kind of went rough most of the day. So the first half of the day was honestly kind of a blur. Again, my audio for all these videos, as you can see, got corrupted. There was no audio that recorded, so that's why you're hearing my voice. But yeah, after Black Widow, I started Black Panther, which obviously is, I think, one of the greatest, not only MCU movies, but comic book movies. It was awesome to watch Chadwick again. I love rewatching that film. Great story. And then, honestly, even though it was kind of a rough one, these films that I watched the first half of the day are honestly really, really fun and energetic and exciting. After Black Panther was Spider-Man Homecoming, then it was Doctor Strange, then Thor Ragnarok, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp. So really funny, really trippy, really bright and colorful films, which kept me awake. That honestly was the hardest thing, was staying awake during this day. And I don't think of it as any other films. If it was some of maybe the more slower paced earlier films at this time, I don't think I would have made it. But these films kept me awake. Some highlights from it. I mean, Like I said, Black Panther was amazing as ever. Spider-Man Homecoming, honestly, this time it wasn't my favorite. It's not my favorite Spider-Man film of the MCU and just in general. But I was really, really sold in Doctor Strange this time. I really enjoyed that acid trip of a movie. It was really great. Thor Ragnarok, great as ever. You can see me here uh, singing to, this is me singing to the opening theme song. Come from the land of nations. You know the song. But yeah, I was singing to that. And then I moved on to Ant-Man and the Wasp. And this is the part in the marathon where my audio starts working again. Woo! But I will turn the time over to Colton of the past. It was an honor narrating this journey. I might pop back in later in day 4, but I love you guys. And I turn the time over to Colton.
I'm getting jittery and excited because I am about to start Avengers Infinity War. And the reason I'm so excited, obviously because this is a wonderful film, super great, but also I have never watched Infinity War and then Endgame back to back before. I've always done like Infinity War, Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, Endgame. I've never done it like this. And so I'm super excited just to get this massive 5.5 hour experience of these films together, kind of as one cohesive wrap up to the marathon so far. Obviously, we still got tomorrow. We got all the new stuff. But I'm just super excited. It's super nerdy, but it's just an experience I'm super excited to start. And so I'm going to focus on the films, and I will see you guys. That ending never gets old. I remember watching this in theaters. One of the most bizarre theater experiences of my life. I went to a fan event, so it was maybe a group of 30, 40 of us, smaller theater, packed into this like midnight screening of it, and just seeing all that unravel. The highs, the crazy moments, Thor landing in Wakanda, Cap coming to rescue Vision and Wanda, all the way to the snap, the dustings, and then just how it ends and the Avengers have lost. Just what an ending. And then just the silence in the theater. Everyone just sitting there, just what just happened? It was surreal. I wish I could go back and experience that for the first time again. These last 2 movies, especially Infinity War and Endgame. Unbelievable. Oh. Anyways, what a movie. I'm excited to get right into Avengers Endgame. So I'm going to watch the post-credit scene here, reminding us of Captain Marvel. Back to our day 1, second movie we watched. And then heading over to Endgame to finish this all out for the day. And then, yeah. So I'll be back in a little bit. And oh yeah, and the logo dusting away. Salt in the wound. More like dust in the wound.
Doesn't always roll that way. Maybe this time. I'm hoping if you play this back, it's in celebration.
Oh, Chad. Oh. Oh, happy. it hits harder watching all these movies and then ending up here. Oh, this scene. This whole movie. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh my God. Ah, I'm a mess. Man, like all these scenes after Tony's funeral, it just sets up everything. We have that conversation between Clint and Wanda. Obviously, Wanda sets up WandaVision. Clint possibly setting up Hawkeye there. And then the Guardians of the Galaxy with Thor. Setting up Thor Love and Thunder and Guardians of the Galaxy. And then obviously this scene with Cap and then Bucky and Sam setting up Falcon and Winter Soldier. Great way to wrap up everything. It's just so good. And like I said, it hits so hard. Having, watched everything coming before it in the last 60 hours. 62 hours. 63 hours. The last 63 hours. Having gone through all of them. This is just a perfect scene. Steve Rogers has been one of my favorite characters. Him and Clint Barton are my favorite. But, yeah, this is just... What a perfect scene. In the nicest way possible, I hope we never see Steve Rogers again. Because this scene is just such an amazing wrap-up to it. Yeah. 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 Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. I love how they did this. Kind of the curtain call. Yeah, Chad. Rest in peace, Chad. All right. Jeremy Renner. Hawkeye. Scarlett Johansson. Black Widow. Chris Hemsworth. Thor. Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk. Chris Evans. It's the Captain America. Steve Rogers. Standing ovation. Oh my God. Standing ovation. Robert Downey Jr. We did it there. My God. We did it. What a great film, and what a great way to end day 3 of the marathon. In previous years, this would have been the end. This would have been it. But not this year. We got one more day left to pack in what comes after Endgame. Because obviously Endgame is the wrap-up for a lot of characters. These 10 years. But we are on to the new stories. Namely the Disney Plus shows and Spider-Man Far From Home as well. So we're going to get to those tomorrow. But I am going to get some rest. I'm going to set my alarm. Make sure it's set so I get up on time. And we're going to close this marathon out strong with a very fun, very strong day 4. Like, you see this smile on my face. This is real. It's special. You know, there's a reason I'm doing this marathon. You know, I've done this marathon 3 years now, and there's a reason I do it. Because I love these films. I couldn't have done it with any other film franchise. This one's just so special, and just the fact that the past 63 hours I have gone on this journey of all these characters, Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, and everyone else, and seeing their stories kind of wrap up is beautiful over the 63-hour period. It's so beautiful and so exciting. But anyways, I'm going to hop off here before I start crying again, because I did my fair share of crying in this film. So, yeah. Catch you guys tomorrow morning. You get to see me bawling like a baby.